Roman Griffen here with a review of Willing by Scott Spencer. Maybe I was a little too rough on Sophie Kinsella a couple weeks ago when I said it was the absolute worst book I've ever read. Mr. Spencer comes along, not even 2 weeks later I don't think, and tops Sophie. So Sophie, sweetness, you're off the hook. Mr. Spencer, you're on it, buddy. I got to page 3 in this book. Why? Because this is how the writing goes. Now let me just defend myself in this case. I got to page 3 because the writing was consistent up to page 3 so far. I flipped ahead, the writing was the same. I flipped ahead, the writing was the same. And here's how the writing goes. The guy, he puts commas everywhere. He puts commas where there should not be commas. And the funny part is, he doesn't put commas where there should be commas. How the hell do you miss, Scott? Anyhow, this is how it reads. I thought reading Richard Price's Lush Life was taxing. This will make your head explode. So, well, it'll be on camera, so that'll be kind of cool. It'll be like that one episode of Bugs Bunny where Daffy Duck blows himself up. Anyhow, I watched Bugs Bunny. This is from the book. Be careful what you wish for, comma. Every time I pause, there's a comma. Be careful what you wish for. But before that, before I got what I wished for and more, which is, as most people know, another way of saying before I got what I wished for and less, I was, to be perfectly blunt about it, still absorbed with the Sisyphean task of getting over my childhood, which was not at all how I wanted to be spending my brief flicker of existence, but was, to my perpetual chagrin, what I seemed to be stuck with. Can you imagine 244 pages of this, and I could talk with commas, and I could write a book like Scott Spencer, and I'll probably get published because some jerk-off will think it's art because I don't know how to use... You could sit there and tell me that he has a poetic license. He sure does, but he does not, he can kind of just walk a thin line, but you cannot tear apart grammar, punctuation, and the English language like that. I'm sorry, that is not poetic license. That is just having a total disrespect for the rules, which is known as grammar. Why can he not write correctly? When I read this, I thought, this sounds like a third grade kid who is over-medicated. He took too much Ritalin in the morning, then decided to smoke crack, boot a little heroin, maybe smoke a little dope, and decided to write a book. That's what it sounds like, because he talks like a kid, and then this, and then that, and then, I mean, what the hell is that, man? That is not writing. In fact, if your third grade kid came home with that paragraph and said, you know, hey, look at this paragraph, Dad, I would say, well, that's great. You know, it really is good, but you're going to have to try a little harder if you want to catch up to the rest of the class. So now, you know, take your piece of shit paragraph and rewrite it. And then, you know, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get you writing. Let's get you off drugs. Let's get you leveled out. Let's get you to a writing tutor, an English tutor, whatever it needs. We're here to help you. So Scott, I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but that's not writing, man.